In this video, I will show you how to draw roofs and how to create different roof shapes, such as gable roofs. I opened a sample project and I have activated the 2D and the 3D modes. When I open the layer management on the right side of the screen, you can see that the building has a total of 3 stories. I use the top story to place my roof, so it has no windows or interior walls. To place my roof on this story, I first click once into the 2D window and then move back to the layer management. There, I set the top story to active by moving the blue dot. This ensures that the roof is drawn on that story. I also have the option to choose another setting before drawing. To do this, first select the Roof tool in the subcategory Roof, and then click Options on the left side of the screen before drawing. I can also choose whether my roof should be placed automatically or whether to use different drawing types, such as rectangle or polygon, before drawing. For more complex shapes, it is advisable to choose polygon. In this case, I choose the Automatic Roof option. I move my cursor to the exterior walls of the building and, as you can see, they are detected automatically. With one click, I can place the roof. Next, I click into the 3D window. I want to make the wooden construction of the roof visible. To do this, I click on Show Wood Framework at the bottom of the screen, and then on Show. Now the wooden framework is visible. We now have a complete roof. However, the roof does not have the desired shape, and to edit it, I click once on the roof. Next, I click Roof on the left side of the screen. In the window that opens, I have the option to edit the roof to match my preferences. You will see that this window has 3 tabs. In the General tab, I can change the overall height of the roof. If I enter a negative number in Move Roof Over, the roof will be lowered. If I enter a positive number, the roof rises. I now enter -50 and move the roof downward. I can also set whether the rain gutters should be shown, their diameter, and other general settings. In the second tab, Roof Sides, I can individually edit each roof side. You see a simplified representation of the roof as lines. You can click these lines and thus edit the corresponding roof side. I can change the height, reduce or increase the overhang, and adjust the slope. I can do this for each roof side independently, but I can also apply the settings I entered for one roof side to all roof sides by clicking Own Settings for All Assignation. Another useful feature is found under the button High Definition. Here I can set the exact height of the knee wall and other important settings. For example, I can set whether the measurements are taken from the finished floor or the raw floor. When creating the roof, a 4-sided pyramidal roof was automatically created. Now I will show you how to create a gable roof. To do this, I click on the side in the simple line representation of my roof that should receive a gable. In my case, this is the left and right side. I click the left line and can set here that a gable should be created. I do the same for the right side. As you can see in the 3D view, the shape of the roof has now changed to a gable roof. On the gable side, there is a gap. You can solve this problem in 2 ways. The first option is to create another story above the highest story. When doing this, copy only the outer walls, so you can close the gap. The second option is to raise the gable walls. Do this by clicking the walls. Then, on Construction, and in the window that opens, click the right tab, Elevations. There you see the option, Use different level from story. Check the box and enter a value to raise the wall. It doesn't matter how far you raise the wall, since it will be cut by the roof. In a similar way to how we just created a gable roof, you can create a lean-to roof. Go back to the roof settings. To create a lean-to roof, 3 roof sides must be set as gables. 2 sides are already set, namely the left and the right. I also changed the lower line's shape to a gable. In 3D, you can already see a change. Then it is important to adjust the slope. I want a slope of 5 degrees. For that, I then select the side that does not have a gable and enter the desired value there. With these roof settings, it is possible to create different roof shapes and to edit the roof according to your preferences.